I often use this phrase, and it's a very deep phrase, which says that words don't have meaning. Numbers are completely unambiguous. A 5 is translated or understood by everybody in the audience in the same way. When I say good, bad, and ugly, it means different things to different people. So words don't have meaning. Numbers are objectivity, and they are completely unambiguous. So I would strongly urge every single guy in business to have a certain degree of commercial sense and purpose in every single thing that they do. And earlier you asked me this question. I think, if anything at all, numbers help you put down things in a manner which is easy for everybody else to understand. Okay, with very little discussion. So this has been my journey so far, Rishi.
Amazing, and this is exactly what this talk was all about. And I'm so amazed, Vinesh. I knew you, but today I feel that today I know you. I knew Vinesh, but today I know your career journey, and which was absolutely amazing. So, and I think coming from your experience, you would definitely advise people to take up roles which are outside their, basically academic domain, as I may call it, whether they are in supply chain, whether they are in finance or any other function. Of course, I feel that finance people have slight advantage of them being able to go to other functions more easily than people coming into finance, because it becomes more technical. Absolutely. But of course, then there are other ways to go about it. And do you feel that this can be done at any stage in the career, even if you are at mid-management level or early stage? How do you advise the members, who would be listening to this, that and with a tentative mind or with a fear whether they should move out and explore options?
Yeah. So first thing first, I without a shade of doubt, one must be aware of the intricacies, and I'm not saying become an expert, but understand the intricacies of how the other functions work, whether it's marketing, whether it's HR, whether it's hardcore operations, the front end sales, or manufacturing, whether it's IT. One needs to have that knowledge, a conceptual knowledge, in order to appreciate what it takes and what are the implications of some of the suggestions, some of the ideas that we put across when we operate as a function or in silos. It is absolutely critical. I think at the early stage in one's career, if one is slightly focused in a functional area, it's fine. Okay, like in the first 3 or 4 years, you cut your teeth in the accounts or the finance department, or you want to stay wedded to whatever your line of business is. It could be HR, it could be marketing. It's fine. But as you progress in your career, and once you reach the middle level and beyond, it is extremely important that you get exposed to the other areas of business, because then only would you be able to empathize, understand why business decisions are taken the way they are taken, and they are never taken in isolation. They're never taken with the inputs from one or two single departments. It is always taken in consultation with everybody who matters. So it is something which needs to be extremely democratic, and for that, and for you to empathize and understand and appreciate what it takes, and when you suggest something, what are the implications? It's very important, especially at the senior level, for the leaders, the senior leaders, to have a 360-degree view. And 360-degree view means that you have to be out of your blinkered thing. You have to have a very wide horizon.
Which means that if you're ambitious enough to aim for a C-level position, then you very well have a 360-degree experience to be able to reach. Otherwise, it won't be possible to take those pole positions.
Absolutely, and I would strongly recommend that, given an opportunity, if somebody does not offer it to you, You must ask for it to come out of your comfort
That's a
area.
very good point. Yeah.
You must ask for it to come out of your comfort area and get into an area which is completely different to what you are a specialist in. Okay, so a beautiful thing. People talk about jack of all trades and master of none. That's a very famous English phrase. I would slightly tweak it and say that jack of all trades, very good, but you need to be master of one.